My name is Nicholas Desilas, and I work as a strategic relationship representative for Palo Alto Networks, so basically in the retention and growth team. Yeah, so basically we talk to customers that are already using Palo Alto Networks technologies. So we make sure their security's in date, their posture is correct, and we let them know about what else we're doing technology wise, and see if they're interested in I guess transitioning into that, or shifting platforms from other technologies. So yeah, mine was a bit out there. So I was actually in the Navy for 10 years. I worked in electronics, so nothing to do with cybersecurity, but I guess always had an interest in electronics and technology. When I left, I wanted to do something a bit different, and cybersecurity kind of stood out to me as emerging technology, always changing, always there's so much to it. So I got interested in getting into that career in that pathway. So I started doing some courses in cybersecurity. I started attending some meetups and some webinars and events just to just learn as much as I could. So when I was going to job interviews, I could show that hey, I don't have a background in that field, but I am interested. I guess that all combined with the technology background and the learning that I did myself. So it was a company called With You With Me. So they do a bit of veteran transition training. They actually do it for everyone, but that's how I found them specifically from that. But there was a cybersecurity analyst course, so nothing what I'm doing now, but it kind of gave me an in-depth look into the industry and an overview as to different pathways and just general terms and lingo about different technologies. So it was great from that regard. Yeah, Navy was great. Got to meet a lot of different people, got to travel around the world, different cultures, got to get myself into a bit of some unique situations. And that's what's great about cybersecurity. You get people from a diverse range of backgrounds, all coming together to solve one problem. So to me personally, I think the Navy was great, and it does help me. Having been in those situations and talking to customers about new things all the time. And I work with people from the same different backgrounds that have come into cyber as well. It's funny you asked that, because I was having a conversation with someone about that the other day. Look, it's all well and good to go back and say, I wish I studied a bit harder and got into this earlier. But I guess what you do before this kind of shapes you. So, I'm glad that I joined the Navy. I'm glad I went through those experiences, and it's the reason I'm where I am now is because of that. Maybe if I planned to be here, maybe it wouldn't have been that way. So, I guess. It just goes to show, no matter what you're doing, if you want to get into cybersecurity, you can. I think cybersecurity is, every day is a new day. There's always new threats out there. There's always new, something new is always in the news. I think it's great that, I speak to friends that aren't involved in the industry that are always, they're asking questions now. Oh, I heard about this. I heard about that. What can I do? So I think that, the general awareness of cybersecurity is getting higher amongst everyone every day. People are more aware of what they're doing. So I think with being in the cyber industry, it's great to be going out to talk to customers about what they're doing and how they're becoming better prepared to fight off attacks and be more secure for everyone around us that uses technology every day, credit cards, information, all that sort of stuff on websites. So yeah, the best part of my job is I get to speak to a lot of people every day, which I love. I love building relationships with people and finding more about them and what they're doing. So I guess from that point of view, I'm allowing to speak to clients, customers, just about what they're doing in the technology space. And it's interesting to see how every organization is focused on security, but everyone's different. Different priorities, different manpower, different budgets. So everyone's trying. So it's, and trying to help them along their journey as well. Yeah, look, it can be. It's as much as you want it to be. It's about how much you want to learn about the technologies, and I think that in this industry, it's in your best interest to stay up to date with what's going on. So, I mean, personally, I enjoy reading as much as I can, and just even if it's just a quick read up on an internet site, half an hour. What's the latest going on in the world of technology and cybersecurity today? And we're lucky in our company. We get a lot of insightful journals and webinars and stuff just about trends and stuff like that we're able to read. So I think it's just about I find a lot of people are becoming more interested in cyber, but people don't know what to do. And because I've got some friends that are leaving the military, for example, I'm like, oh, how'd you do it? I'm like, there's no secret recipe. It's just about if you have that kind of mindset that you want to be disruptive, you want to learn, you want to get into something new and something different. There's so many different roles. If you want to work in marketing, if you want to be real technical in engineering and in product, there's so many things, and you're going to be in a great environment that's growing rapidly. So it's very fast paced. That's the advice I'd give. If you're willing to be in a fast paced environment, then that's
you.